End-time prophecies about Iran in the Bible. Welcome to Holy Bible Hub, where we explore Bible prophecy and the nations mentioned in Scripture. In today's video, we take a deep dive into the role of Iran, known in ancient times as Persia, in end-time prophecies. What does the Bible say about Persia's future? Will Iran rise again on the global stage as part of God's final plans? Let's open our Bibles and explore together. Understanding Persia as Iran. Before we begin looking at prophecy, we must clarify something very important. In the Bible, Iran is referred to as Persia. The name Iran was officially adopted in 1935, but the Persian Empire dates back thousands of years, and it played a major role in Scripture from Cyrus the Great to the story of Esther, Ezekiel, Daniel, and Isaiah all mention Persia. So when we see Persia in prophecy, we are speaking about the territory and people of modern-day Iran. Persia in Ezekiel 38. The war of Gog and Magog. One of the most detailed prophecies involving Persia is found in Ezekiel 38 and 39, describing a massive future war against Israel known as the War of Gog and Magog. Ezekiel 38 2-26. Son of man, set your face against Gog, of the land of Magog. I will turn you around and put hooks in your jaws. Persia, Cush, and Put will be with them. Gog is the leader of a powerful coalition of nations from the north. Magog is often associated with regions north of Israel. Many scholars link it with Russia or Central Asia. Persia. Iran is listed among Gog's allies. Other allies include Cush, Sudan, Ethiopia, Put, Libya, Gomer, and Beth Togarmah, Turkey, all regions in Asia Minor. These nations attack Israel in the last days, and God supernaturally intervenes. The invasion and God's judgment. Ezekiel 38 16-19. You will come up against my people Israel. It will happen in the latter days. My fury will come up in my face. Ezekiel 39 3-6. Then I will strike your bow from your left hand. I will send fire on Magog and on those who dwell securely in the Coastlands. Let me explainish. The attack is divinely halted. God defends Israel with a great earthquake, fire, hailstones, and confusion. The destruction of this army is massive, a message to the world that God protects his people. Iran's role. Persia. Iran is clearly part of this anti-Israel coalition. The prophecy implies hostility toward Israel will exist into the end times, which mirrors current geopolitical tensions. Why would Persia-Iran join this attack? Today, Iran is one of the most vocal nations against Israel. Its leaders have often stated their desire to destroy Israel, even calling it the little Satan. This aligns with Ezekiel's prophecy. Iran's future hostility toward Israel is not just political, it's spiritual. Iran joins forces with Russia, Turkey, and other Islamic nations. These nations have different agendas, but are united in opposing Israel. This prophecy suggests a temporary alliance among enemies of Israel, something unthinkable politically, but possible in the spiritual context of the end times. When will the Gog and Magog war happen? There are two main views about the timing of this war. Before the tribulation, this war paves the way for the Antichrist's rise, possibly after the rapture. Israel is seen as dwelling safely. Ezekiel 38-8, perhaps under a peace treaty. Mid-trib or end-trib view. Others believe this war happens in the middle or end of the tribulation, possibly tied to the Battle of Armageddon. Ezekiel 38-8. In the latter years, you will come into the land that is restored from war, dwelling securely. Some scholars see this as symbolic of Israel, feeling secure after a peace agreement, possibly brokered by the Antichrist. Daniel 9:27. Iran in Daniel's prophecies. Daniel 10:13-20. The prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. Daniel reveals spiritual warfare behind human kingdoms. The prince of Persia is likely a demonic principality influencing the Persian Empire. In the last days, demonic forces will again empower nations against God's people. This tells us Iran's opposition to Israel in prophecy isn't just geopolitical, it's spiritual warfare. The bigger picture. God's sovereignty over nations. Even though Persia is part of a coalition against God's people, God's purpose still prevails. Jeremiah 4:9-3-4-3-9. Prophecy about Elam, a region in Iran. I will break the bow of Elam, but in the last days I will restore the fortunes of Elam. This shows judgment, but also hope. Some scholars believe God will bring revival in Iran before or after the end-time wars. Today, Iran has one of the fastest growing underground churches, proof that God is working even in hostile nations. What can we learn? Persia is clearly mentioned in end-time prophecy. It will join a massive invasion of Israel in the Gog and Magog war. Ezekiel 38. God will defend his people, showing his glory to the nations behind the scenes.